following program is brought to you in living color on NBC.
Oralee, you mean you and Henry?
We didn't mean to. I care for him so that I'm sick inside.
Oralee Prentice, you mean to tell me you went and fell in love with a Yankee?
You said he was your friend.
Well, I ain't in love with him.
Carousel of color, wonderful, wonderful color.
Walt Disney presents
The wonderful world of color.
brought to you by RCA, world leader in color television, makers of stereo and tape recorders for the home and computers for industry. RCA, eyes and ears for America's space program. Come into the space age with RCA, the most trusted name in electronics. This week, from Walt Disney's wonderful world of color, we bring you another episode of Willie and the Yank. And now your host, Walt Disney.
I have two things here, each perhaps equally important to our story. The first, a military rifle, actually a symbol of war itself. And the other, a wedding ring, symbol of what? Love, marriage, family, the hope of survival for the whole human race. Sometimes we get peculiar ideas as to which is more important, the rifle or the ring, the war or the wedding. That's what our story is about. So after a quick reminder of what's gone before, we'll bring you part 3 of Willie and the Yank. This episode, The Matchmaker. Behind Yankee lines in Virginia, there operated a daring group of hit-and-run rebels led by John Singleton Mosley. Scout for the group, because he knew the country like the back of his hand, was 15-year-old Willie Prentice. Of course, when they weren't raiding, the rebels had to disguise themselves as ordinary residents of the community.
Give me your promise you'd head down south. Go as far as you could get.
Never promised you nothing. Besides that, things got kind of out of hand. Didn't work like we figured.
I should have hit you on the head with a rock and thrown you into the Rappahannock.
Looky here.
I told you to find a quiet job in a peaceful army way off down south somewhere.
Who says who I picked?
Well, you picked wrong, I'll tell you that much. Old Stoughton finds out who you are, he's gonna string you up.
How's he gonna find out? You gonna tell him?
I got to tell him what I know. You left me no choice.
Ooh, if you forget any parts, I'll remind you. Like how you pulled me across the river and hid me at your picket post and stole that Yankee uniform and give false papers to the driver so that you could get me on that ambulance train.
All I was trying to do was save your neck.
Jenkins! Jenkins!
You keep on trying, Henry. Unless you want to take part in a double hanging.
Nothing in there. Haskell said something about a stable boy. Harmless.
But Willie's bluff and his luck could be stretched just so far. And finally, his past caught up with him.
Come here with that lamp.
these men. You said he seemed harmless. You're gonna help me, Corporal. Somehow we're gonna bring Willie Prentice in.
But when it happened, it wasn't quite the way they'd planned it. Actually, it was Willie Prentice who captured Henry Jenkins. And then, because he didn't have the heart to shoot him, he delivered him bound and gagged to Aunt Isabella's house and introduced him to the rest of the family.
Thank you. Careful, Mom, it's loaded.
Oh. If I can set this thing off. Where's the thingamajig? Oh, you just point it at his head and pull this.
Thanks.
Maybe you won't even have to shoot him. It's not a bad sort for a Yankee.
Willie Prentice, when I get out of this, so help me.
Makes a lot of noise, but it don't add up to much. Oh, this here is Cousin Oralee, Henry. You'd be real nice to her, you hear? When you get back to headquarters, you can tell him I left it tied up in the bushes. Took you all night to wiggle free.
I'd rather get shot than have General Stoughton hear how you captured me.
Maybe you won't have to. You take good care of me, Isabella. I gotta fix it so old Stoughton won't pick on him in the morning.
I wish you luck, Willie. And you take care of yourself, hear me?
Good night, Henry. Oralee.
Good night. How far you reckon them ripples would go if there wasn't no bank to stop them?
I never thought of it.
Clean to China, most likely. Just get bigger and bigger until they took over the whole world. Preacher told me once that there's a special meaning to circles and rings. You ever hear that?
Hey, what's that? Well, come on, show me.
What's my mother's wedding ring?
Do you always carry it with you?
Someday I'm gonna meet the right girl, and I just want to be ready.
Henry, I expect you better climb on your horse and ride back to camp so I can wash my hair.
Oralee.
You know what we talked about yesterday.
We picked the wrong time, is all.
It's a lot of other wrong things.
Well, not really, because we didn't pick. Nobody asked us where'd we want to be born, or did we want to be on different sides.
Please, Henry, I think you better go.
See you tomorrow.
No, not tomorrow, not ever again.
Oralee.
I thought about it for a long time last night, and that's just how it's got to be.
You don't mean that.
Yes, I do. Fact is, I'm going away. I'm going to stay a spell with Aunt Sarah at Frying Pan Church. Just to make sure.
You think I couldn't ride that far?
Well, it's not a healthy place for a Yankee soldier all alone.
I've never been one to take a whole platoon along when I go calling. What about...
I swear you're getting big enough to ride with us.
It's sure some horse you got.
Why don't you get him out of sight?
Willie?
Mom!
Oh, Willie. Oh, it's good to have you home. Oh, this has been a day of surprises. What, with Oralee come to stay a spell?
Yeah?
Well, she wouldn't tell us a thing, except she just come to pay us a last visit. So I had to put on some room. Oh, Willie, can I fix you something to eat, sir?
No, thanks, Mom. I'll go up say hello to Oralee.
Oh, now careful what you say to her. She starts bawling if you just look at her.
Oralee, it's Willie.
Please go away.
Oralee, what's wrong?
Just leave me alone, will you?
Sure, I just wanted to ask you about Henry Jenkins. Didn't cause you no trouble that night, did he?
Why did you ever bring him here?
What do you mean? Hey, what'd he do?
Well, he come back to see me a few times. At first, I just felt sorry for him. And then
Oralee. You mean you and Henry?
We didn't mean to. I care for him so that I'm sick inside.
Oralee Prentice? You mean to tell me you went and fell in love with a Yankee?
You said he was your friend.
Well, I ain't in love with him. What'll Ma say and the others?
They're not going to find out.
Well, this is no time for you to go falling yourself in love with no Yankee. Don't matter whose friend he is, this is no time.
I know it's no time. That's why I'm here. So I wouldn't weaken and let him come back and see me.
Leastways, it's no Yankee. Voted for Bear. Oralee Prentice, you got no idea what a mess you're in. No idea.
You shouldn't have come.
Stay here. I'll get rid of him. Just pay no attention. He comes to see me.
You think I brung these things for you?
Come to the barn with me, Henry Jenkins. We got things to talk over.
But I...
Henry Jenkins, what do you mean showing up here in them rented store clothes? If you know what's good for you,
I brung these things for Oralee. I mean to see she gets them.
I gotta ask you straight. Why are you keeping after her this way?
You the man of the family?
I sure am.
You trying to find out if my intentions are honorable? Is that it?
So help me, Henry, I ought to bust you. I try to talk to you...
I know I shouldn't have come. I brought these for you.
You're lovely.
Oh, ain't much, but best they could do in Alexandria.
Thank you, Henry.
Just had to see you once more, no matter what.
I don't like to butt in, but it's, getting kind of late.
I just got scared we were getting in over our heads.
Don't say that.
And it's a fur piece back to Fairfax.
Don't you ever go away from me again. Not ever.
I had to, don't you see?
No, I don't see nothing but you.
If you'll excuse me.
Big bad old Yankee.
I wouldn't even have told you.
Maybe it don't matter to you. You got no family. What about all of Oralee's kinfolk? Ma and Uncle Ferd? How they gonna feel when she run off and married a Yankee?
Feel any way they like. I don't care. They had their chance to get married when they wanted to.
Well, one thing. No cousin of mine's gonna run off, start a lot of gossip and eyebrow lifting. If you're gonna go through with it, you and Oralee are gonna have a regular family-type wedding.
Ho! What you trying to do? Line me up for a family-type hanging?
We can have the wedding at our place, and I'll be best man. You come down in your rented store clothes like you are now, nobody gotta know you're a Yankee.
Now, wait a minute.
Show up barely in time for the wedding. You and her ride off soon as it's over. You wouldn't have to talk much to anybody.
As the blackbird in the spring 'neath the willow tree sat and piped, I heard him sing days of Oralee.
Now you take the oldest, moth-eatenest kind of lion. With no teeth at all. You twist his tail just a turn too far, and he'll likely knock you clean into the hereafter. Now, that's what Mosby done.
He's a soldier, though. So's his men. I don't see how you can rightly do that to a soldier in uniform.
Only it's time they wear their fighting suits when they shooting at you. Most of the time, they're behind somebody's plow.
But hang him. What? What are you talking about?
New orders come in. Here on any Mosby man we catch, we hang him on the spot, same as any other horse thief.
No trial?
No, nothing, just hang him. And you can't say they ain't been asking for it.
Made of golden hair, sunshine came along with thee, and swallows everywhere.
You know what'll happen? They catch you in them store clothes. They'll blatch you up against somebody's barn and shoot you.
Obadiah, you got no business fretting about a Yankee. Reb like you ought to hate us.
I don't hate nobody, Corporal. Take care of yourself here.
You want something?
I got an important message for Oralee Prentice.
Hey, you're Henry Jenkins, ain't you?
Yeah.
I seen you that night when Willie hustled you out here to the barn so quick.
Is Oralee at the house?
Come on, I'll take you.
What are all them carriages?
Oh, kinfolks mostly. A few neighbors. Getting set up for the wedding. I see the Yanks didn't get you anyhow.
No.
Well, Orly and Liddy told us all about you. But you don't need to worry. Wouldn't none of us ever talk.
I'd kind of like to see Oralee alone. You suppose you could sneak in there and ask her to come out?
I'll take you up the back stairs. She's up in Lily's room.
Aunt Sarah? Come on in.
Look who just snuck in from Baltimore. 3 days early.
What do you mean, Baltimore?
Well, Willie and I had to tell them something, so we told them you were a blockade runner from Baltimore. Everybody downstairs is so thrilled. They all think you're a big Confederate hero. It's, bad luck to see your bride in a wedding dress before the ceremony.
that's what I'd come about, Oralee. We got enough bad luck without asking for more.
You mean the wedding? You haven't changed your mind.
We got new orders. Any of Mosby's men we catch, you're gonna hang them right there. Not even a trial. That means Willie, too. Understand? How'd you feel if he was married to one of the men who... Oralee, I'm sworn to do my duty. I got to do it. You understand?
I don't know. You've got to tell me something, Henry. We're all downstairs fixing for the wedding. We've got to go tell him that there's no need of it.
Oh, can't you men do anything right? All you have to do is put it up there and put it up there, and you move it. It goes into tune. Oh! Used to have a party.
Look, everybody, look. Look at what Willie and Sam brought us home last night. Genuine imported champagne.
Is that him?
That's him.
You know this better crochet hair, sir? Give me a laser
All of you. This is Henry Jenkins.
Welcome to the party.
Henry.
Proud to have you with us.
And, we've got something we want to tell you.
I thought only brides blush. Look at the groom.
We've searched every cupboard in the county for enough sugar to bake that wedding cake, and it's going to be a ring dinger.
Listen, please, all of you. We have something to say.
Left to say as I do when the parson opens the book. I just want to say first, I'm sorry you went to so much trouble.
Oh, it was a joy, no trouble, Henry.
Proud to do it.
Now, I want to say that in my whole life, I've never been treated like this. I mean, so many people being so nice.
Isn't that sweet? Isn't he a fine boy?
I hope that whatever happens, you won't be sorry you've done it.
Oh. Well, now, I think this calls for a drink. Come on there, Aunt. You come and all of get drinks.
I couldn't call it off, Oralee.
Where's Jenkins? He's packing to leave. Wait a minute, Starkey!
Here's your change. The wedding shirt cost a dime more on account of the fancy work.
Yeah, I guess it don't amount to too much over the course of a lifetime, huh?
I don't like to interrupt. Know how busy you must be.
Figure to leave about noon tomorrow.
Too bad. You ain't going nowhere, Corporal.
My papers are all made out. Captain signed them 3 days ago.
You better go talk to him.
Hold on, Henry!
He can't do it.
He can do anything he wants.
Henry! Corporal Henry Jenkins, sir.
What is it, Corporal?
Sergeant Gregg just told me
About the furloughs, yes.
Yes.
Well, I've canceled all furloughs. I understand you went with Sergeant Gregg a few times, keeping a lookout on that house at Frying Pan Church. That's supposed to be the home of one of Mosby's men?
Yes, sir.
But you haven't been with Sergeant Gregg lately.
No, sir,
That's too bad, Corporal, because there's been some strange goings-on. Awful lot of people coming and going. From what Sergeant Gregg can find out, there's going to be a wedding there tomorrow afternoon. Now, can you guess who's going to be at that wedding, Corporal? Every man Jack of Company F is going to be at that wedding, Corporal, as uninvited guests. Now, it looks like it's going to be a big event from all the fuss they're going to. There's probably going to be every important rebel of Northern Virginia there. And they think that they can pull it off right underneath our noses like they're horse stealing. All right. We'll see who has the last laugh this time.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
What was it?
Huh? Something I gotta do right now. There. Get the black saddled and ready.
I don't like this, Corporal. Next time, you give me some warning.
Won't be no next time. Now, hurry.
Going somewhere with you, Corporal?
Something I gotta do. I just gotta.
Like, getting a message to Mosby? Tell him what you just learned from the captain.
What are you talking about?
Maybe I'm stupider than most, but I managed to get things figured out. Give me enough time.
Like what?
Like you and Willie Prentice down in the Rappahannock together.
What do you mean, together? I was on one side of the river, he was on the other.
But he didn't stay on the other side. Then when you run into him in a stable at Middleburg, you come out and tell me he's just a harmless stable boy.
You don't understand.
No? Maybe I'm just beginning to. Is that how Mosby's been making monkeys out of all of us? You've been getting word through to this Prentice kid about every move we're gonna make?
You calling me a traitor?
You got a better name for it. Only thing I could find out about this wedding. Willie Prentice's cousin is gonna get married up to some Reb hero. That you, Corporal? You that big Reb hero?
I'm a good soldier, Greg. Just as good as you. I've held to my oath. Ain't nobody ever learned one word from me.
I ought to press charges against you. Like you in the guardhouse. But I'd rather have you with us when I ride down to that wedding tomorrow. I'd rather see for myself just what kind of Union soldier you are.
Ride up with a gun in my hand? The day of my wedding? I won't do it.
Oh, yes, you will. You will. You and nobody else are gonna get the word down there at that time. Scare the bait out of the trap. You suppose Willie Prentice won't be down there at his cousin's wedding? Some other Mosby men? Maybe even Mosby himself. We ain't never gonna get a better chance than this.
Truth is, Obadiah, we've never had a Yankee informer in Fairfax.
Sergeant sure seemed to think so. I decided I'd best let you know, just in case.
Well, at least we'll know to stay away from that wedding. Willie, this man that your cousin is going to marry, he's a blockade runner from Baltimore, isn't that right?
Well, that's kind of a loose way of putting it.
You mean what he really is a Yankee soldier from Fairfax? You knew that and you never told anybody?
You mean to say you were going to let Sam and me walk into something like that?
Well, you see, the thing is, my kinfolks wouldn't have stood for it if they'd know the truth. And he ain't a bad sort for a Yankee.
He the one you told me pulled you across the river? And he's not the man you did in that night in Fairfax. I thought you
It's
told...
all my fault, Captain, sir. So let me ride back and tell Ma everything. Get the wedding called off. I should never let it get started. Then I'll ride back here. Whatever you want to do with me, that's all right with me.
What I decide to do with you, Private Willie Prentice, I'll do. And I don't much care whether it's all right with you or not. Do you understand that? I don't think we're going to call that wedding off. No, sirree, I don't think we're going to mention one word of what we just found out. Willie, you claim to be a trapper. Did you ever stick your foot in your own trap after you had it set?
No, sir.
Let's hope that by tomorrow night, Captain Blazer won't be able to say the same thing. Sam, get the word around. I want every man we've got at the Four Corners north of the Prentices 2 hours before that wedding. I want them mounted, and I want them ready for the biggest fight we've ever had.
Yes, sir.
How long to go? An hour. Lieutenant, take a detail. Scout ahead.
Sergeant?
How you doing, Corporal?
Never better.
Forward!
Coming over the notch right now. Be fetching up the Prentice's place in a half an hour, maybe less. If we move up there, we can hit him from both sides.
Not enough cover. I want them right here. In these woods, they can't tell whether we're 50 or 500.
You figure you can draw him up this way?
If I can give them an interesting enough target.
That boy just ain't the kind to miss his own wedding without a word.
Maybe he and Willie got slowed up somewheres together.
Oh, they'll be here.
Who is Mrs. Prentice?
I am.
Captain Blazer, United States Cavalry. I assume, ma'am, you have some notion of the business we're here for.
No, I do not, Captain.
I have reason to believe that a number of Mosby's men are assembled here. I suggest, ma'am, that you advise them to come out peacefully.
Not a Mosby man anywhere, Captain. See for yourself.
We intend to. What about your son, Willie? Now, I'm not going to force you into a lie, Mrs. Prentice. We know he's one of Mosby's men. Now, we have an open order to burn to the ground the house and the outbuildings of any Southern sympathizer sheltering Mosby or any member of his command. Perhaps you didn't...
I heard you, Captain.
I would like to interrogate the prospective bridegroom.
He's not here.
Where is he?
I don't know.
Very well, ma'am. Sergeant Gregg, you! Search the house.
Yes, sir. All right, Corporal, let's go.
Corporal!
Sorry, miss, you gotta go outside. There's a war on.
Nobody inside, sir. Taking off.
Sergeant Gregg, you! Detail 2 men to fire the house. Yes, sir. Alberts. Jenkins, Starkey.
Let's go.
There's nothing you can do about it. Just tell yourself it's the war. Say it over and over. Henry, you want me to do it?
coming. Best get ready.
Captain Sam.
He's badly hurt, sir. I don't think he's ever going to make it to Culpeper.
All right, we'll have to leave him behind.
All right, men, let's move.
I could take him in, sir. See that he gets took care of and catch up with you later.
Do you mind, Private Prentice, if I give the orders?
No, sir. Except he needs help real bad.
Mosby showed up when he did. We'd have lost this house for sure. Where's the boy coming?
Miss Prentice, we have a soldier needs help.
Henry!
Pretty bad hurt.
Oralee! Come away from there! Come away from there!
We don't want that Yankee hot
He's
brother
a
brought
Yank.
here. Now,
Get
go on,
him out
Henry.
of here.
We're not
We
supposed
don't
to help
want
any
him
Yankee
here.
soldiers.
All right, all of you, quiet down. Right now, it doesn't matter what kind of a uniform he's got on.
He's just a young soldier and he needs help.
I said, you're always will be. He's got no right around here, Oralee, that's all. Get him out of here. Somebody get him out. He caused all this.
Hush up. Hush up, I said, hush up.
Hush up, every last one of you. Now, this boy is bad hurt.
Homer, I want you to go find Doc Burnett. Now, I don't care where he is, but I want you to find him, and I want you to bring him back here. Now, do you understand that?
I'll get him.
You're going to be all right, Henry. Everything's going to be all right.
He can't be all right, Oralee. Don't you understand?
Why don't you leave him out there?
Help him.
Could have been me being brought back instead of him. It could have been me. He pulled back. He didn't want to shoot when he saw it was me. That's when he got it. Except for that.
I'm leaving the prisoner in your custody, miss. I understand you've had some experience in that sort of thing.
I won't let him escape from me again, sir. I promise you that.
Get yourself well, Henry Jenkins. This war ain't gonna last forever. Still gonna be best man at your wedding.
Willie?
In case it slipped your mind at the moment, Mosby and Willie and the rest of their gallant band did not actually win the war. But peace finally came, and people lived in harmony once again. And I guess that's what is important. Perhaps somewhat less important, but still worth noting, is our next program. And we'll be back in a minute to tell you about it.
So listen careful, because I'm not used to guns and I'm real nervous. Understand?
What's that kid doing with your gun?
That's just part of the mystery on our next program, when we join that kid with the gun, Gallagher, the city reporter gone west to cover the frontier beat, who this time lands in the midst of a baffling mystery.
Judge!
No man as honest and fearless as Judge McManus is without enemies, Erm.
Well, if you're harking back to that argument that he had with Joe Carlson, you might as well forget it. He is not that kind of man.
Any man's capable of murder if he's pushed far enough.
The big mystery, however, is who wants to have Gallagher sent to Boot Hill.
Well, now, looks like I'm right on time.
And will Gallagher ever get the feel of the frontier?
Oh, what a greenhorn.
The Brimstone Paperboy doesn't have all the answers, but he's right in there getting the news that, for anyone else, is too hot to handle.
Hey, you see, Moran? I mean business.
It's too late, Gallagher. They're here.
Be here next time for some exciting shots of the wild and wobbly West in The New Adventures of Gallagher Goes West on Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color. Walt Disney's Wonderful World of Color has been brought to you by RCA, world leader in color television. Makers of stereo and tape recorders for the home and computers for industry. RCA, eyes and ears for America's space program. Come into the space age with RCA, the most trusted name in electronics.